Hello and welcome back to another video. This for me right now is very, very strange. Now, you guys probably don't have a clue what I'm on about and probably think I'm talking waffle and nonsense. But for me, I haven't recorded a video with my phone in about a week because I've been editing all my gaming channel videos, so this does feel quite weird to be back at this stage. But, you know, it is. You can clearly see in the background here, in case anyone's wondering, it is definitely the Flying Scotsman. Yeah. Just quickly, if you do like this video, please like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications on when you subscribe so you never miss another upload from me. Now, with that being said and that out of the way, we've got the Flying Scotsman. Now, the Flying Scotsman's not here because it needs repair. Because it doesn't. It's not here because something's gone wrong. Because it hasn't. It's mainly here because, one, I literally have no other piece of content to film, and I know people say, oh, what about the A3 chassis? That's been put on hold again, simply because I'm going to repair my green DMU first, and then I want some other repairs, and then there's some major projects coming on down the line that, if get approval for, will be massive for places and for me, and it will take up a lot of my time. So currently the project for the A3 chassis has been put on hold. I'd still like to do it at some point. It's just financially and time-wise, I just don't have the time or money at the minute to do it. So it's going to be put on hold. It will come back at some point. I just don't have a time frame for that at the minute. However, there will be another project that will quite possibly be filmed at the Wolfenstein Past Museum, and I will try to get it on here in collaboration with them. So it'll be a video which will be me collaborating with them on it. So you'll see nice recorded footage, and you'll see both of our channels linked. So that will come soon, hopefully. I just need to get a list of resources necessary for the project and then send them off and get them all bought and approved, and then I can film the video of it being built. But that is not a current project. This is a current project, which is strange considering I already said it needs nothing done with it. Which is true, it needs nothing done with it, technically. The main problem I've got with it is at the Pumphouse Museum, we have obviously a layout, because otherwise it would make no sense to say we're going to film train stuff. We obviously have a layout. Now on our layout, we have got a sort of ramp that goes up. Now, it's obviously not a small gradient, it's quite a steep one at that. In fact, it's probably pushing the max amount of gradient that you can possibly have. Obviously, it's not like a direct up, it's more of like a ramp up. But this one here, going down, takes it no problem. Going back up, just pushing 2 coaches, does not like it a bit. Which, obviously, is a problem. Because it needs to pull it 'cause it's a Flying Scotsman. But also, on the main line, pulling 2 coaches, it can probably handle. Pulling 6 coaches, 8 coaches, it cannot do. Which really is quite concerning. Because this thing should be able to pull 8 coaches like it's just having breakfast. Like it's just warming up. You know, a pre-meal, for example. It shouldn't struggle. You know, it should struggle if you get up to like 20 coaches, because that's a bit excessive. But in my opinion, 6 to 8 coaches should be about normal for this thing, and it should not take any sort of issue to it. Because considering, I don't know if you guys remember my Thomas, the Thomas engine I've got, he can pull those same 6 coaches with ease, and he's a tank engine supposed to run on branch lines. So it is a concern to me why a mainline engine, like the A3 Pacific here, which should be an A3 Pacific. It just doesn't have its front side pieces, which I would like to get at some point. Why it cannot pull a 6-coach carriage wagon thing along a main line. Like, why can't it do that? And the simple answer is, I have an idea, but I don't truly know. I think there's something to do with the weight that's gone horribly wrong. By horribly wrong, I don't mean like, oh, someone's messed something up badly. I mean more, this has been completely forgotten. We should probably fix this at some point. So, what we're going to do in today's video is, well, quite literally nothing. Sorry to disappoint anyone, but we're not going to do much in this video. I just thought I would make people aware of the fact that there is going to be another video on the Flying Scotsman, because I have no choice. But because you guys are here, we may as well, well, I say we may as well. We may as well do nothing, because nothing is happening. Just pulling the controller over to turn a bit more good. Oh, it's going the wrong way. That would explain a lot of ideas. Right, so as we can see, it still runs perfectly fine. So running it by itself is fine. We've seen that, we know that. We've obviously tested that previously on the channel. So we know running it's not an issue. But we know running it with weight behind it in the wrong direction up a hill, it doesn't do. We know with running it with weight behind it on a flat surface in a loop with, let's say, 6 coaches, it cannot do. So we know there are obviously some issues with it, and we know we have to sort them. However, I'm not going to sort them today because I don't have weight on me. However, I know a place that does, and I know someone who knows how to install the weight into an engine. However, it will not be done this weekend. Because, quite simply, this Saturday, I'm going out to Cambridge for something with the Walthamstow Pumphouse Museum. We've been invited somewhere, and we're going to go out. Quite a few of us are going. So, obviously doing that. Then this Sunday, I'll be at Markfield, doing things over there, and then might go back to the Pumphouse at the end of the day to either get some footage for another Pumphouse video, so I can actually edit a video and get one out, or for me or some other purpose, mainly work, you know. But this will not be there because I will not be bringing it. However, next week will be a work week. I potentially try and schedule this in because it'd be nice to get it running. However, you know, that might not happen. It might be my green engine gets scheduled in. It just really depends on the projects we're doing at the minute, which is wiring and signal control and point control and all that. So we're currently doing a lot of very important, very time-consuming projects, like rewiring the entire layout. So engine repairs might fall to the back of the sort of scheduled line thing. But I just thought I'd make it aware with you guys that this is going to be back on the channel soon for another small fix, just so it can actually pull mainline coaches. But yeah, with that being said, that will end this video. This is mainly like an update sort of video, I guess, with a lovely star in the background of the Flying Scotsman. To anyone who has potentially put some words there, like the shooting star, if anyone watched Thomas Great Adventures, you will know exactly what I'm referencing there. That's Gordon being streamlined. Anyone who knows anything about Hornby or any other sort of 00 gauge version of that engine, the shooting star in particular, please let me know in the comments down below. I am now looking desperately for it, and I will be looking on eBay soon to see if I can find one for not too much of money. Obviously, you know, got to fit around other projects. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you all next week's video. Bye for now. Bye.